Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cardano family. Thank you for all the love. Let's take a look at what's happening with the price of Cardano right now. We're starting off a new week today. And speaking about starting off a new week, again, starting off on such a positive note. And, we're seeing consecutively over the last 6 days, obviously today's the 6th of October, pretty much since the start of this month, it has been just very exciting. Yes, altcoins are not seeing the parabolic type of moves as of yet, because Bitcoin once again was able to reach a new all-time high today. But in terms of the broader market, again, if you're looking at the momentum itself, it's definitely being felt right now, and that's something we don't want to be obviously not paying attention to. But Cardano's price right now, it's up about 5% in USD, up 3% in Bitcoin comparative. Price at 87.3 cents, looking really nice. The market cap right now, $32 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $1.7 billion. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's talk about the dominance. Of course, you guys watched my update yesterday. We talked about what's really happening with Cardano. And again, I highlight the dominance for you guys in every single update. And as of now, we are seeing dominance, pulling down. Even though we saw Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high, the retest above 59.3% still did not happen, which is a good sign. So is this really going to be the time where we really see the dominance start to make its way down to 58.6%, and then obviously start retesting, these lower time frames, of course, where we were back in September? That would be very amazing, and this is where I want to see the dominance really going. But the fact that the dominance still did not push towards the upside, and in reverse, what Bitcoin was able to do was reach a new all-time high, you can really see how altcoins performed today. And this is what I try to teach you guys. This is what I try to tell you guys to focus on, and you can really see how that is playing out for altcoins. If you're looking at Bitcoin, at this point, I just keep on, extending the Fibonacci retracement level every time we make an upload, and that's how much momentum Bitcoin has for itself. You can see $126,200 is our new all-time high. Since then, a little bit of a pullback. Again, pullbacks will be normal because it's not just gonna continue to go up. There are people that are locking in profits. Obviously, the future side of things as well. You do tend to see swings happening, but a healthy correction. You can't really complain as to where Bitcoin was just a few days back. Since the start of October, we have seen a Bitcoin going up 10+%, which is insane to think about. So Bitcoin's looking amazing right now, and I think we're gonna have a nice close for the daily candle today. As far as Cardano price is concerned, very interesting things happening with ADA. So ADA's price was able to make its way back above the 85 cents price point, and of course I've talked to you guys about the 85 cents key resistance, and you can see this for yourself. We got stopped out at the exact same level we've been discussing, and that was at 88 cents. So right now, Cardano is having a hard time pushing out of the 88 cents key resistance. Breaking above here, takes us back up to, September 21 level, where we were prior to this retracement, but so far so good. What we want to see in the next few hours for ADA is for it to close, the daily candle above this key range. But right now, the good thing is that we're building momentum for the broader market, and the dominance is pushing down. If the dominance makes its way down to September 3rd levels, I'm anticipating ADA, to reach a new monthly high, and obviously I want to see Cardano's price reach the September 14th to September 18th levels, which would be very exciting to see. I don't know what's going on. Let's bring out the price of Cardano. The charts are glitching here, but here we have it. Yeah, so my goal would be the price of ADA to break out of this 88 cents key resistance, and then we start heading up to the 95 cents key level, which I've been talking to you guys about time and time out. And after that, we could really get things rolling quite fast and start heading up to the dollar price point psychological level. That's something we want to really see, because last time we were retesting the dollar price point was back on August. Since then, the price of ADA has not reached that exact $1 price point. Bitcoin, and I think we are going to see that much quicker than people realize. I think this month we will see that retest. If you want to put this into perspective, that retest itself is about a 16% move from where we currently are, and with the way Bitcoin's currently looking, with the way the dominance hopefully continues to push down, I think we do realistically see ADA reclaiming back above $1. And of course, the ETF conversations are on the table. And, in terms of the ecosystem, again, if you're focusing on ADA's ecosystem, that itself is something you want to be paying very close attention to. Some big things are happening, a lot of big rumors flying around. Obviously, there's the big stablecoin rumor that's flying around. If that really does end up happening, maybe more eyes come on, that stablecoin itself. But ADA blockchain itself is, one of the big blockchains that's still, here to this day and is being used, but yet it gets overlooked. But because, the Cardano price is not going up, but in terms of, the network itself, the blockchain and in terms of development side of things, there's a lot happening on, the Cardano side of things. But again, so far so good as far as the price is concerned. I am, liking where ADA is currently sitting, anticipating for us to close our daily candle here at this range and break above the 88 cents mark and start heading up to 95 cents key resistance. I'll obviously give you guys daily updates. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.